They strip look like my kitchen appliances that came out and just decided they could drive on the road. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another commentary video. Now, yesterday Elon Musk just dropped some crazy news at his Tesla Robotaxi event, so I decided to tune in on the live stream on X.com, and what he revealed could be the game changer for the entire auto industry. Now, starting off, we have the man himself. Now, I don't know what Elon hopped in. It looks like to be with me a mini Cybertruck, or it looks like to me a modified version of the Model Y. Or it could be a combination or hybrid between the Cybertruck or Model Y. It looks like to me the new Tesla SUV. You know, every time Tesla comes out with something new, they always try to make modification around it and make it shaped like a fridge. Okay, first off, let me get started on those wheels. But bro, those wheels look like they could be my dinner plate. Like, for real, it looks like all they did was just put a circular object or a spherical object right there. I don't know what the designers were thinking. I don't know what Elon was thinking with the design, but damn, this shit is ugly as fuck.
Welcome to the We Robot Party. So we have quite a show for you tonight. I think you're gonna like it. As you can see, I just arrived in the Robotaxi, the Cybercab, and there's 20 more where that came from. So they've been traveling. There's no people in them, as you can see. The car's just going by with no people. And we have 50 fully autonomous cars here tonight. So you'll see Model Ys and the Cybercab.
Okay, so that actually looks like a pretty dope lineup. I have a good feeling that this is going to put Uber, Lyft, and all the taxi services out of business. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to replace bus drivers or pilots next. Well, I don't know about pilots because people do like that safety with flying a plane, especially after 9/11.
All driverless. You'll be able to take a ride in the Cybercab. There's no steering wheel or pedals.
Now, I actually feel like this might solve a lot of traffic issues and road rages. Like, imagine you're in New York, right? And you replace the taxi drivers with autonomous vehicles. So that means every taxi and every public transportation is going to follow the rules instead of cutting in lines and lanes and doing too much. So yeah, every car and public transportation service is going to arrive at the designated location at the designated time. So there will be a lot less traffic instances.
So I hope this goes well. I think the cost of autonomous transport will be so low that you can think of it like individualized mass transit. The average cost of a bus per mile for a city, not the ticket price because that is subsidized, but the average price is about $1 a mile. Whereas the cost of Cybercab, we think probably over time, from the operating cost is probably going to be around 20 cents a mile.
Speaking of gas prices, like they need to start looking into decreasing my gas prices. I mean, it's been going down a little bit lately. Now, I live in the Midwest, and average gas price here is around $3. But when I was in Cali, that thing was like $5 per gallon. Ever since Biden's been in the office, gas price has just been ridiculous. Hopefully, Harris or Trump, they're going to try to solve that issue. But the last few years have been hectic for us gasoline drivers.
And price, including taxes and everything else, probably ends up being 30 or 40 cents a mile. So yes, and you will be able to buy one. Yes, exactly. And we expect the cost to be below $30,000.
Wait a minute, did I just catch that right? Did he just say I will be able to buy a fully autonomous taxi for myself? Yo, that would actually be the best investment I've ever made in my life. Well, of course, ignoring all the compliance and safety issues with Teslas. If they solve it, that will probably be the best investment I'm gonna make in my life. Like, imagine you trying to go to work and you don't even have to drive. Like, you can just lay back, relax, take like a 20-30 minute nap. Boom, the next thing you know, you're at your job. And hopefully it doesn't make you late. If you want to go on vacation with your family, you want to go to Miami or Niagara Falls, or go on a country road trip, go across the country, you can just take a nap or a sleep and just boom, lay back, enjoy a nice movie.
Buys FSD in Texas and California next year. And that's obviously, that's with the Model 3 and Model Y. And then we expect to be in production with the Cybercab, which is really highly optimized for autonomous transport in probably, well, I tend to be a little optimistic with timeframes, but in 2026. So, yeah, before 2027. Let me put it that way. When you get in, you'll see like it's really quite a wild experience to just be in a car with no steering wheel, no pedals, no controls, and it feels great. Something we're also doing is, and it's really high time we did this, is inductive charging. So the robotaxi has no plug. It just goes over the inductive charger and charges. So yeah, it's kind of how it should be. Oh, and also, what happens if you need a vehicle that is bigger than a Model Y? The Robovan. The Robovan is, we're going to make.
All right, Elon. So I like the idea, the innovation, and the technology behind your new product, but I gotta say this design is a big miss. I mean, I don't know what your design team was thinking about at the time when you guys were designing it, but this thing looks like it can be my kitchen toaster. Imagine if I'm going down the street and I just happen to see my kitchen toaster driving towards me.
And it's gonna look like that. Now, can you imagine going down the streets and you see this coming towards you? That'd be sick. So this can carry up to 20 people, and it can also transport goods. So you can configure it for goods transport within a city or transport of up to 20 people at a time. So this is gonna, the Robovan is what's gonna solve for high density. So if you want to take a sports team somewhere, or you're looking to really get the cost of travel down to, I don't know, 5-10 cents a mile, then you can use the Robovan. Some people call it the Robovan, but speaking of robots, so everything we've developed for our cars, the batteries, power electronics, the advanced motors, gearboxes, the software, the AI inference computer, it all actually applies to a humanoid robot. So the same techniques, it's just a robot with arms and legs instead of a robot with wheels.
All right, guys. So now this is the highlight that blew me away for the rest of the night. This straight up looks like something that came out from iRobot. Like, we're in the future, guys. If this doesn't tell you that we're in the future, I don't know what does. I really like this new robot design. It's very sleek and elegant. It looks like something that straight up came out from a sci-fi movie. I don't know what your design team was thinking about with the RoboVan and the new autonomous taxi, but they straight up look like my kitchen appliances that came out and just decided they could drive on the road.
And we've made a lot of progress with Optimus. And as you can see, we started up with someone in a robot suit, sort of down, and then we've progressed dramatically year after year. So if you extrapolate this, you're really going to have something spectacular, something that anyone could own. So you could have your own personal R2-D2 C-3PO. And I think at scale, this would cost something like, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000.
Wait a minute, did they say that this thing can be around $30,000? I mean, I don't know, guys. This might be one of my next investments as well. I really don't like cleaning and doing the dishes. But if I can get a permanent made for $30,000, that might be one of my best investments I've ever made in my life. Obviously, they're not going to be as effective, factoring the effectiveness and the human side of things, make sure the maintenance is on point. I think if everything else goes well, this might be one of the best investments restaurant owners, house owners can make in their life.
Probably less than a car is my prediction long term. Now, it'll take us a minute to get to the long term, but fundamentally at scale, the Optimus robot, you should be able to buy an Optimus robot for, I think, probably $20,000 to $30,000 long term. So, and what can it do? It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of.
But you know what's something else I have in mind for these robots? I feel like they can be the kids' personal tutors, all right? Now, I don't know how the education in primary school is now, but ever since ChatGPT came out, the education system in college has just been fucked. I feel like a lot of kids will just come home to the robot and ask their personal assistant how to do this homework. The next day they turn it into their teachers and they get a good grade. This actually motivate a lot of kids to not try or do their homework or any assignment they would do. I feel like if they actually incorporate the newest ChatGPT system in this, a lot of kids will be unmotivated.
It will do. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. I think this will be the biggest product ever of any kind.
Now, I actually very much agree with your statement on that, Elon. Now, ignoring all the compliance, the safety, and the hazardous issues, and the privacy issues with your products, Elon, if this product is not a bust, this might be the biggest invention since the birth of the internet. Imagine you go into a club or a bar and this thing serves you a drink. That'll actually be pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. I can definitely see how they can be bouncers as well. If they can't be bouncers, I can see how this is gonna eliminate a lot of underage issues with kids going to the bars and clubs with fake IDs. Alright, so if you were to ask me, this is low-key kind of creepy. If you were to walk into any bar or a club and see a bunch of robots dancing on the middle floor doing this, I'll be creeped out too. Anyways, guys, enough of what I think. I want to know what your thoughts are. Do you think Tesla Robotaxi is going to be the future of transportation, or is it just going to be another overhyped tech dream? Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and let's get this conversation going. Also, if you did enjoy my reaction to this video, make sure you hit that like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more commentary videos like this. Thanks for hanging out with me as I geeked out over the new Tesla Robotaxi event, and until next time, stay safe, everyone.